It's the ETBU Tigers and the Trinity Tigers. As for Trinity, Carter Aldman is on the mound as we get things going with ball one. You see the ERA on your screen, a whopping 54, but that's only through not even an inning, Luke.
Change the staff and the approach in these midweek games as well.
Now a 3-2 count to Massimini, and he loses him, the leadoff man, aboard with a walk as Connor Massimini takes first base. So now he faces the number 2 hitter, Evangelista. Working with nobody out and a runner on first. Squares up to bunt, but the play blown dead. And it looks like they call a balk as Massimini takes second. In there, strike 3. He gets Evangelista looking, and it's the first strikeout of the day for Carter Aldman.
Snapping it up right as he receives it.
And that hit him. So Durden takes first, and now 2 runners aboard with only 1 down for ETBU. And now Nicholas Chavez enters the game. An opportunity for ETBU to take the early lead.
And 2 in that series, 5 on the season, so certainly a lot of pop in the bat.
Runners go, and the pitch gets away, so they would have taken those bases anyways. Now 2 in scoring position for East Texas Baptist. There's strike 3 as he heads back to the batter's box. Didn't ring him up. A pitch inside to Brett Wagner, hitting .319 on the year. Pitch. Outside ball 4. It gets away, but Riding gets on top of it and holds the runner at third. So that'll juice the bases. New pitcher on the mound for the Tigers. It's Jonathan Newman. Comes in with a 1-0 record, an ERA below 1. It's been one of the best relievers out of the pen this season for the Tigers, and he gets an opportunity here. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Makes it 2-1 as the change was made mid-at-bat.
Relievers that's come into those situations.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Newman gets the out, and he's fired up. ETBU leaves him loaded, and it's still 0-0 mid-first. So now they come out in a scoreless game, facing the leadoff man, Jack Peterson. So he's facing Landry Powell, the first year, making his 2nd start of the season.
Beat once by Colt Harris, who had quite a day in Marshall, Texas, leaving the yard 3 times.
Swing and a miss from Jack Peterson, and there's 1 down in the inning. As it'll bring up the left fielder, the first year, Caleb Woodward. Harris is waiting on deck, so we will see that matchup again in this inning.
These left-handers at the top of the lineup. First time around didn't work out for him, however.
And he loses him, ball 4. And Woodward's aboard. He heads to first base.
To see exactly what he has.
High, ball 4. Back-to-back walks for Trinity, and they have 2 aboard with 1 down. It's now Alex Monson, the DH, up. Hit in the air to shallow left. And the catch is made for out number 2 as Monson is retired.
Jack Baker trying to scratch some runs and
leaving runners on in the bottom of the first as Baker grounds that to first. And the flip is made for out number 3 to end the inning. End of 1 in San Antonio, 0-0. Both offenses with chances, no runs in.
For Trinity this season, an easy enough play for out number 2.
Hit to left, diving, and the catch made in left field. Caleb Woodward lays out and takes away a run to end the inning. Still 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the 2nd. You're going to see this again because it's worth showing. As a new pitcher in for ETBU, it's Braden Carnes. Seen McDonald be a versatile player. Able to bunt, move people over, and do that as he hits it up the middle. As McDonald is aboard with a 1-out knock. Still nobody has brought anyone home. Throw off the backside. That's in time. McDonald picked off to end the inning. Western last weekend, they'll head up to Shriner this weekend. As that's located for strike 3. Evangelista can't believe it, but he heads back to the dugout with out number 1.
The batter's box. I think the home plate umpire rewarding Newman for the break on that baseball.
Hit up the middle, and the first hit of the game for ETBU with 1 down. It belongs to Durden.
Damage on that base hit, not going to come to fruition.
Runner goes, throw from Riding high. And in time! Riding guns him down, and that ends the inning. Hitting 286 on the year, OPS well over 1,000 now. Hit up the middle, a base knock. A one-out hit for Peterson. He's thinking about two, but he'll stay at first, content with a single. 32 consecutive. As that bunt dropped down by Woodward, he's got a chance. And the play not in time. Woodward safe at first. And back-to-back runners reach for the Tigers.
Imagine he wants something in that wheelhouse.
Hit to left, and it falls. One run comes across, another coming in. Woodward is safe, and it's 2-0 Tigers, a 2 RBI single from Colt Harris. Hit to left, a similar spot, and that's going to fall as well. It finds the gap. Monson heads for second. Harris rounding third. He heads home, and he is in safely. 3-0 Trinity, an RBI double for Alex Monson. New pitcher in for ETBU, it's Ben Burrows, and you see the ERA on your screen. Very impressive at 1.8.
The offensive action, these two played in Marshall.
Hit to left. Monson gets the red light. He stays at third. And Baker puts runners at the corners, still only one down in the inning. Smith will try to continue the trend. Hit to left. Playable. Monson tags after the catch and scores easily to make it 4-0. Sacrifice fly for Corson Hastings, and the Tigers extend the lead.
Got him down at the plate.
Baker goes, and he's going to be able to take an extra base because of it. Or no, he won't. Either way, Milligan puts that into left, and there's 2 Tigers aboard. Grounded to Baker. It's going to be a tough play. Throw gets away, but the runner stays at first, and it's a base hit for the leadoff man. A team that likes to steal as a whole. And there's strike 3. Another strikeout for Jonathan Newman, and there's one down in the inning. Newland walked the last time he was up. Runner goes, swing and a miss, strike 1. Throw in time. Riding 2 for 2. He guns them both down. And there's 2 down in the inning. Another play we weren't sure was going to be made.
They've needed in tandem.
Swing and a miss, that's strike 3. Newman gets out of it. Still 4-0 Tigers as they put up another 0. New arm in for ETBU. It's Preston Crow, who made his last appearance a week ago against these Trinity Tigers. That throw was in time, but it was. The foot not quite there as Woodward hits that through the gap. Peterson rounding second. He's going to head to third as Caleb Woodward puts runners at the corners. Hit to right, it falls, and that ball's going towards the corner. One runs in as Peterson scores. Woodward's in. Harris slides in safely at second base, and he collects his 3rd RBI of the day. It's a double for Colt Harris.
Where you lose 2 games, give up a combined 35 runs, and then come back and beat the
Past the dive. Monson into first. Harris coming around to score. Throw not in time, and it's 7-0 Trinity.
On third base, would have scored very easily.
And he gets his base hit as he lines that to center and is in with a base knock. For ETBU, it's Matthew Irwin making his 5th appearance of the season, comes in with a 1-0 record and a 6.23 ERA as Matias hits that one up the middle. Matias riding aboard with a base hit, and it's a leadoff knock for the Tigers.
To gun Woodward down at first base.
Bunt dropped down the first base line. That's going to score a run, and Woodward reaches safely. 3 consecutive base hits for Caleb Woodward, 2 by way of the bunt. And there's 2 aboard in an 8-0 ball game.
Anything of that variety, but now they're staying still.
Harris hits that to center. Peterson tags. Throw to third, not in time. And they say in time. Everything they want is ahead of them, 6-0 in conference play, and it's a very competitive conference. as that's popped up. Tinker diving, can't make the play, and Barry is aboard with a base hit. Now a new pitcher in for the Tigers. It's Luke Pfeiffer. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. First strikeout of Luke Pfeiffer's outing, and there's 2 away, which was top 20 in the country. Now down to 299 as that's strike three. Luke Pfeiffer gets back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning. Still 9-0 Tigers as we head to the bottom of the 6th. A new arm in for ETBU. It's Braden Hodges, making his 3rd appearance of the season. He's pitched 1.1 innings and has yet to allow an earned run.
Between Christian Holloway and Nathan Brolick in that DH spot.
Hit into left, it gets down, and Monson's good day continues as well. Hit into left, and Berderman's aboard with a base hit. They lost their last 2. They dropped the final game against Southwestern 9-2, as that's hit potentially into the gap in right, and it falls. Peterson cuts it off, throws it in, and that holds the runner at 3rd. But a good start to the inning for ETBU. They put him on 2nd and 3rd with only 1 down. 7th 0 on the scoreboard for ETBU. Hit hard to right, and it's a fair ball. 1 run comes across. Here comes another. The throw to second late, and it's a 2 RBI double to put the first 2 runs on the board for ETBU. There's strike 3. Pfeiffer gets him looking, and that ends the inning, but ETBU puts their first 2 runs on the scoreboard. It's 9-2. The Trinity Tigers lead the ETBU Tigers.
Trinity tries to get back to their way of scoring runs.
Hit and run, could still be 2. And it will be. Double play represents the first 2 outs of the inning. I'm sure that's something he's aware of. Hit in the air to right. Ranging back, not able to make the catch, and it's over the wall for a ground rule double. Ends. But already up 9-0 to start this one. As that strike 3, a high pitch is what it looked like. But Newland heads back to the dugout with 1 down in the inning. Yeah. A new arm in for Trinity, and it's Will Hellings. Comes in with the bases loaded, only 1 out, and he faces the top of this ETBU order. Connor Massimini. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Massimini is retired for the 2nd out of the inning. A new arm in for ETBU in a 9-2 game. Trinity has the lead. It's Ethan Brister. Powerhouses at the end of the year, which they're on pace to be very highly rated teams. And they might have to play each other in a super regional as opposed to the regional. Hastings grounds out, and that ends the 8th. We'll head to the top of the 9th. Trinity 3 outs away from beating ETBU. Swing and a miss, that's strike 3. 1 down in the 9th.
Have the same desire and hope myself up here on top of the Bell Center, considering the fact that the bullpen is cleared out, and I think this one is on Will Hellings no matter what.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. And there's 2 away in the 9th in the conference standings, and that could prove to be a big one in the SCAC. Hit in the air, deep left field, and gone. A home run for ETBU makes it 9-3 as Brett Wagner leaves the yard.
Yeah, and a relatively quiet statement from Wagner. There are no sounds coming from either dugouts at the moment.
Previous 2. He struck him out, and the Tigers win. 9-3 is your final score. A big rebound game for Trinity.